Welcome everyone back to Flip Side, and I'm Scotty G. We got Big Jim over here, and we got Big Dave Dave under, down, whatever, down here, man. So we are going to, yes, pay tribute to, well, wasn't he the drummer?
Yep.
Yes.
Now he's the last one. He was the only one alive, right?
No, I think Billy Gibbons is still alive.
Oh, okay. It's Dusty that passed away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. Frank Beard. Okay. Frank Beard, the drummer for ZZ Top, man. And it's kind of ironic because a week ago, Dave, this was Dave's choice. I was looking for my album, but I found this, which is the sleeve for the damn album. I've got the album around here somewhere. ZZ Top Eliminator. Now, this album, I will go ahead and say I was shocked when I seen it. Did not chart #1 because I could have swore it did. It was released March the 23rd, 1983. Now, what a year for music. 1983. There were certain albums that every one of us had back in the day. Every one of us in 1983. I couldn't name off a person that didn't, even the chicks. ZZ Top Eliminator, Kiss Lick It Up, Quiet Riot, Mental Health, Def Leppard, Pyromania, Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. Dude, the list goes on and on. I know I'm missing some probably here, man. But 1983 was a hell of a year. Literally a hell of a year in music for me. It charted #9, but it stayed on the chart for 2 years. So, look, an explanation for this album, I will say, good job, Dave. I was thinking about myself doing this album and or Afterburner, and Dave brought it up, and we're going to do it. Look, what can you say about ZZ Top, man? Whether you're a fan, whether you're not, when this band put this album out, they were known worldwide and will always be known to the end of time. This right here was one of the most iconic albums ever released, in my opinion. The videos, they destroyed MTV, bro. They had 4, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 singles on this album, right? All 4 of them had videos too, on heavy rotation, on MTV. When you turned MTV on back in the day, you were definitely going to see ZZ Top if you were sitting in front of it for any length of time. And whoever done this album, they done it right. The producer, I don't know whose idea it was, or the band, the producers, the managers, I don't know. Record companies, somebody strike the iron while it's hot, because they could not have released this at a more perfect time than they did to cash in and really just go superstardom. These guys were hip before this, but nowhere near hip after this as they were. I mean, before they were known, but they were freaking superstars after this. I mean, this is what an album will do for a band. This is one of those albums that comes along once in a while. Back then, it came along pretty often, especially in 1983, from 80 to 83. Def Leppard, bands like that. But anyway, AC/DC. I had not listened to this thing probably since the 80s all the way through. I forgot a lot of what was on here, except for the ones that I already knew that were singles or tracks. And I have a new ZZ Top favorite song now, and I've been listening to it all week long in heavy rotation. The damn album sounds great. The production is spot on perfect. Their sound, the guitars, Gibson, man, dude is flawless. There's some excellent solos on here. The drums, everything. I don't care if they used a drum machine, they damn sure made it perfect. And you got to give it to three guys with long beards, man, coming out in a time where it was getting ready to turn into spandex and a long hair, baby, to cash in on one hell of an album, bro, with a lot of hit singles. Now, when we get to it, of course, I got them numbered. My least favorite to favorite. This was almost a perfect album. You always got to, it's hard to find that perfect album, man, with any band. There's a couple of them on here I ain't crazy about, but the rest of it to me is done damn near to perfection. I got them ranked, and as we go through, I'll let you know what mine are ranked. Okay, y'all got my take on ZZ Top and this album. I think probably the best album they've ever done, in my personal opinion. This is when I really started getting into them. I knew who they were before then. I've got one of their pre-albums, Delgado or whatever the fucking name of it. I've got that album.
Okay.
Yeah. And I knew, my brother had some of their stuff too, man, when I was young. But this right here really done it for me, man. This one was a good listen again. And the sound of it was what surprised me after all this time. So, yeah, you can tell it's got that 80s production, but it's really good. Jim.
Actually, you want to go, Dave? It was your pick. You want to go
ahead? Yeah, well, as I said, the reason I picked these albums that we've been doing is it's stuff I listened to back in the day, but haven't really listened to, since then. And I think, like most people at this time, when these songs came out, and obviously the film clips that came with them, they were attention grabbers. From the sexy girls and the 33 Ford and the fluffy guitars. We all had fluffy dices. The fluffy guitars were a strange look, but that the whole imagery grabbed you. And the songs that they released, at least three of them, were just super catchy songs. I don't think I knew anyone that didn't like any of them. Now, I'm not going to say this is a perfect album by any stage. There are things I really like on here, and there are things that I don't like quite as much, or maybe not much at all. I only ever bought two albums of theirs. This one and Afterburner. I don't really know what they did before that. I'm assuming they were more bluesy, real blues. I think, I'd probably know a couple of their songs before this, but, this was the album that grabbed my attention. It's very, there are some blues elements to it, but it's quite, synthy and, definitely right for the MTV time. Whether that was a move they did deliberately or was just a happy coincidence, I don't know. Like I said, it sold really well. It definitely put them on the map. If you didn't know who they were before this album, you certainly did after. As I said, I don't really know what they did much after this, other than Afterburner. And Afterburner 2 is another one of those albums. I like some of the stuff on there, but some of it's bad. Rough Boy definitely being the masterclass on that album, I think. But yeah, like I said, I like doing it this way because I don't want to do albums that I'm just super familiar with, and I'm only going to pick an album that I just love, 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 love. I'm going to pick stuff that, like I said, I haven't listened to for a long time, and time has a way of changing your opinion, as we all know. So we'll get there when we get there. But I've also ranked them too, Scotty, so we'll go through that.
Okay. Before you go, Jim, I want to say again, I sound like a broken record to everybody out there if anybody's watching. Look, man, this is why I love doing this. Some of these albums, man, I ain't listened to in forever, like Dave, all the way through. I hear stuff randomly through the years on it, but not everything. I found a track today I completely forgot about, and it is my favorite ZZ Top song now. It's my favorite out of everything they've ever done. It's stuff you just don't realize at the time. After time goes by, maybe you pay more attention to it as you get older. I don't know. But that's why I love doing these albums. I love the battles and stuff. You know, sometimes they can get too predictable and too easy. This right here, though, man, it's real, it's raw, and you just things that you completely forgot about, man. That's why I love it so much. But go ahead, Jim.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh, right. Now I can say that because McConaughey's from Texas, and ZZ Top called themselves that little band from Texas, Houston, Texas. That is. I didn't live here when they was doing their thing, but ZZ Top, kind of like Alice Cooper in a sense last week, never really took themselves really seriously, right? Most of their songs were pretty much light-weighted in terms of lyrical content. I mean, they wrote songs about going to a cat house, the sunglasses song, right? Chasing some tush, right? Those were the early stuff, right? Well, this album's got the same stuff in it, right? It's all tongue-in-cheek. They're having a lot of fun, singing about the same kinds of things, right? But, so as you were saying, so Billy Gibbons, when I researched this, Billy Gibbons was very interested in what bands like Depeche Mode and Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark were doing in the early 80s with synthesizers and drum machines. And so he got together with the producers and kind of came up with all this. And basically, Frank Beard didn't play hardly any drums on this at all. And Dusty Hill, most of his parts were replaced by synthesizers because the synthesizer bass could go an octave lower than the bass. So basically, before they were using 5-string basses, he was using a 4-string, and they didn't go as low. So they replaced not all of his bass parts, but a lot of them. And then they recorded the guitars some really weird, funky ways, really, really loudly. So he could only play one chord, and they'd have to stop it and then play another chord and stop it because they didn't want to pick up the finger movements on the strings. So I thought that was really kind of an interesting production technique that they used. So they did most of the tracks at Frank Beard's house in Houston in a studio they built, and then they took it to Memphis to finish it off. And like I said, Dusty and Frank kind of really weren't there for a lot of that. So to me, it kind of has this really mechanical sound to it because of the drum machines and the keyboards. And so, yes, it's a perfect fit for 1983 and kind of what was happening. But it also makes it sound kind of mechanical in a way. And I kind of wish there was real drums on it, but it is what it is. It's a product of its time. Yes, it was perfectly slotted for MTV, and I'm sure they did it on purpose, right? The visuals and everything. And hey, it sold 11 million copies or something like that. I mean, it was a crazy good commercial success, better than LaGrange and Tush and all that stuff. So there's, like you, Dave, there's things on this I like and things on this I don't like, but I think that's every album. I don't know that we're ever going to really come across one we say every single thing on here, but I had never listened to this album because I didn't buy it. Our sound engineer, our live sound front of house guy, he loved this, but I don't remember hearing more than just the 4 singles. And Scotty, I don't have any of those albums by the bands you listed before. So there you go. You can check that off, that if we were playing one of those games, like I get to win that round because I don't have any of them.
Wow, man. Everybody had those albums. Wow.
Now you guys,
except for Jim.
Except for Jim.
You know I'm a new wave all time guy.
This was 1983.
Yeah, well, I was listening to other stuff in 1983. So
I got you.
Anyway,
I got you.
Anyway, but I knew who they were, and I knew what their hits were, but I don't know everything. Obviously, I knew who Def Leppard was. You weren't alive on the planet without knowing who Def Leppard and other bands like that were. But anyway, that's it. I ranked mine too. The other thing was it was also very carefully planned out that the beats would be between 120 and 125 beats per minute for each song, because that was what was calculated as being catchy. So so that was it was really, really calculated by Billy Gibbons. This is almost a Billy Gibbons solo album. I think Dusty Hill sang on one of the songs, and he did play some bass on some of them that they kept. But you know what? I think they all had good natures about it when they were all looking happy and cheery in the videos and stuff like that. And hey, I think they all got paid, right? So at the end of the day,
I'm sure they got paid really well.
Like you said, that album was. You said it was on the charts for 2 years. Some of those singles didn't even chart till 1984, and if it got released in March of '83, just think of how long it took for them to release the singles. They didn't just do them one after another like some people do today, right? Where they put out a single and then 6 weeks later put out another single, and they planned it out, right? And they didn't overdo it. So no, kudos. Like I said, some of the songs that are really, really good, I really, really like, and some of the other ones I kind of scratched my head on a little bit. I think we'll probably won't agree on all of these today, but hey, that's what this is for, right? All right, Dave.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm just looking. So, with the 4 singles, you had Gimme All Your Lovin' was released in April '83. Sharp Dressed Man came out in July '83. TV Dinners was December '83. And Legs was May 1984. So
that's a long time between TV Dinner and Legs.
And the funny thing about it is Legs charted the highest. Legs charted the highest. I couldn't believe it when I looked it up. And TV Dinners didn't even chart. No.
And it almost makes me wonder if they waited on Legs because of Purple Rain or something. I don't remember when Purple Rain was released, but that was '84. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll hold back things, right? Because somebody's got the whole market saturated. But I don't remember when Purple Rain came out. I remember going to see the movie, but I don't remember what time of year it was.
When we get to the song, I think they should have released instead of TV Dinners. I will let y'all know.
All right.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what your new favorite song is, Scotty.
Yes, man. I can't stop listening to it. It's so damn good. But I'll let you know when we get there.
All right. Well, let's listen to track number 1, which I think we all might know.
I think
all right. Okay, now we are in the good
I was going to
stuff.
say, we know this isn't your number 1 song, Scott.
This was my number 1 song before this last week. This was my number 1 forever by ZZ Top. This is a great fucking song. This is one of them to me that didn't get old back when they were doing the MTV, because this one was the first one. And it's like they didn't overkill it. And then Sharp Dressed Man came out and they just shoved that down your damn throat. I literally got sick of that fucking song. And even Legs, I got sick of those videos. And then they kind of pushed this one to the side. You'd see it once in a while, but when it first came out, it was on all the damn video channels. But anyway, yes, great song. My favorite song by them forever until this past week. It is still my number 2, though, on this album. And to me, I've got nothing against the song at all. I think it's a perfect ZZ Top song, period. I got nothing to pick at, no flaws. I don't care. When I sing them live, it wasn't recorded then. They were playing it. So I know they record a lot of things. A lot of bands do stuff like that you don't really know about. But when they, when they rehearse it and everything, they get it right, man, when they play it live. So that's what matters to me, man. And number 2 for me, Give Me All Your Lovin', classic. Anybody's going to know this. So, Jim.
Yeah, I actually had it number 3 because I think 1, 2, and 3 are all kind of really close to each other in terms of, where we're probably going to go with those. Some of us. It's great. Got a great riff, right? Again, it's mechanical, but that's what Billy Gibbons was going for. He was kind of putting in the new wave in with the Texas blues shuffle kind of thing. Classic Billy Gibbons guitar solos, right? They had a nice change up in the 3rd verse, and it's got a catchy chorus, right? I mean, it's It's everything you want in a song, right? You can sing along with it. It's got a good groove, and it's got good riffs, and so yeah, nothing bad to say about this song for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's just one of those sort of perfect pop rock kind of songs. You said the catchy chorus. It's hard to find anything negative about it. I'm a bit like Scott. This was probably my favorite song back in the day, but it moved down. Now I've got it at number 3 too, Jim. So it actually moved down. And a bit like Scotty, I actually got a song at number 1 that wasn't a song released as a single. So I don't know if that's true with you, Scotty.
Yeah, it's true with me.
Okay.
It's true with me. I forgot about this song. I forgot about it.
It'll be interesting.
Period. Yeah.
But, we always talk about great openers to albums. This was a great opener to an album.
Agreed.
It was. And think about these ZZ Top songs, every one of them that they released. Not only the commercial success of MTV and radio play, they played these in clubs and stuff. Man, you could dance to these fucking songs. It was appeal to everybody. They hit the whole damn crowd with this stuff. It wasn't too heavy for the non-headbangers, but it was heavy enough. ZZ Top was always in the bluesy, heavy rock type crowd. So they kind of appealed to the masses, man, all around.
So Howard's saying he's guessing Scotty's number 1 has Got Me Under Pressure. It opened the Afterburner tour. So we'll see if he's right, Scotty.
Find out.
We will see.
All right. Track number 2.
Got Me Under Pressure. Yeah, man. It's been a long time since I've been got under pressure. But anyway, it was fun when I was put under pressure, though. Yeah, a song that I always liked by this band. It's never been my favorite on here, but I like it, man. I've got nothing wrong with it. And I will say this song here, maybe one more, I can't remember right off top of my head, but this song here translated over to the Afterburner. This is something that sounded like it should have been on Afterburner, kind of like sleeping bag type, sound. But this one I like a little bit better. I ranked it at number 5. It's my number 5 on here, and we're in the green, baby. I got nothing bad to say about this one either. It's got a good beat. Gibson's vocals are fantastic on this fucking album, man. You get what you get. It's simple, but it is in your face. It's got a great beat. It's got great, the bass, like Jim said, the bass really stands out. And I love that, man. Because a lot of things back then, it was a lot of treble and a lot of low bass, and I was not crazy about that, even if I loved the bands or the music. But this right here is why I say it was produced great. No matter how they done it, the sound is spectacular. Jim.
All right. Well, I actually had it for my own personal, had it ranked as number 7. It reminded me, and this can be a band most of you guys probably have never heard of. It reminded me of Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo. As far as
Oingo Boingo.
If you ever hear
Oingo Tango.
If you ever listen to Dead Man's Party, listen to the phrasing and the melody of the verse. They're very similar. But I don't hold that against them. But to me, it sounded like it could have been in 48 Hours, the movie, right?
Yeah.
Felt like it could have been in that movie. But again, plenty of Billy Gibbons guitar playing and stuff like that. So I don't hate the song, but I just, from my personal, I had it at number 7, just because I thought there were others just a little better than that. That's all.
Well, I think we're all around the same mark. I had this one at number 6. And yeah, to me, there's nothing wrong with the song, but it just lacks I know that feel that the more iconic songs on this album have got. You know, a little bit more generic. You know, it's solid, but yeah, like I said, sometimes you fall into that trap of your great songs are so good that the ones that are good just sound okay because they don't quite live up to that.
I'm telling you, if that would have been in 48 hours, we'd all be putting it higher.
Well, it probably would, because it'd be more iconic to us then, because we'd have
Could
something
have been in a movie,
to reference. Yeah, once you've been in a movie, that changes everything. We know
Changes
that.
perception, right? Yeah,
it does. It does. I mean, it probably shouldn't. But
No,
you know,
it
moving in stereo
but-
by the Cars, you know, if it hadn't have been in,
exactly.
we wouldn't even known about it.
But same with the three huge ones off of this album. Without those videos, we might not have the exact same conversation. They're still really good songs.
Exactly right.
But the videos are ingrained in our heads.
You're absolutely correct, man.
Nothing you can do to take that out except find somebody who's never seen the videos and have them, which is an interesting conversation in its own, to go find a bunch of people who've never seen the videos, which would probably be easy to do now, but you got to go find somebody, and I'm too lazy for that. So,
me too.
Well, I mean, there's always been that argument. Do you like a song because of the video? You know, can you not? Do you know a song that maybe you didn't like, but then you saw the video and you like the song more because of the video?
Yeah, it helps sell it for sure. Dana and I are going to have this conversation on Monday. So,
okay,
because
it is an interesting topic because you know, I'm not sure if I would go out and buy an album because I like some videos, but yeah,
I can like a video without really liking the song, though. There's a lot of videos I like, but I did not like the songs. You know,
but on Backtracks the other night we played a song, "Lick It Up." Gigi hates the video, but she likes the song.
The video is a little bit fucked up.
Hey, just because it's got Vinny in it.
Just don't look at Gene, and they do everything they can to cut Vinny out.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to notice him. Right. Well, track number 3 needs no introduction because this is what Scotty gets called all the time.
Yeah.
When he's wearing a shirt, right?
About a shot that's me.
That's
Scotty,
rolling on, baby. Hey, man, look, and not only did this band get it right. I mean, you look, guys, timing, bro. Can you imagine how perfect a timing it was for this band with MTV been out for, you know, right around 2 years at the time, and we're talking about album covers too, man. The classic car, bro, just a perfect fucking album cover, man. That and the cars and all the videos, bro. It's just, yeah, the keychain. Hey, we even had the damn keychain back in the day. But anyway, Sharp Dressed Man. I've always loved this one too, man. I got really nothing against it, but this one here, if I had to say and pick one out of every one of the singles that were released, this one got killed out quicker with me than any of them. This one was constantly crammed down your damn throat. The video on the radio today on classic rock radio, bro, they're still playing this summit in heavy rotation. Sharp Dressed Man is not ever going to not be known to some degree. That's just the way it is. But I do love the song. Like I said, it's a great album with dance music on it that's got a punch and it's heavy. So yeah, man, they pulled the damn little lever on the slot machine and they all lined up, brother, on this album. You got to give them credit. I do love the song though. I got nothing to really pick at on this song. I love the video, even though I got vomitly sick of it at one time. So yeah, man, Sharp Dressed Man. Hey, what can you say, man? Jim.
And just before you go,
Dave,
Jim,
or who.
I'm just going to say, Kathy, I agree with you. Rough Boy is my favorite ZZ Top song.
It's close for me. It's about number 3 or 4 for me. I kind of have to go through it though. Yep.
All righty. Well, for me, no, I had it ranked as number 2. You know,
Did I
again,
get my ranking? Yeah,
Yeah,
number 3.
yeah.
Number 3. Okay.
yeah, you know, classic riff, right? And yep, the ladies love a sharp dressed man, right? And they were, this is like Tush part 2 or 3, right? They're going out on the town, right? Looking for love, if you want to call it that, and getting dressed up and going out. I mean, it's a simple message. They're having fun. They always had fun. And that's what comes across really from all the videos on this album, right? And I think they just had a great sense of humor about what they were doing all the time, even back in the mid 70s and stuff. I think they had a good sense of humor about it, right? Great hook, great guitar song, and they were the coolest guys in the room, right? Didn't everybody want to do that, right? Everyone want to stand on the street and, do that thing, and just stand there and never say a damn word, right? They just stood there and just did their thing, and they were just the coolest guys in the videos. And I think our sound man grew his beard because of that. But it was, I can't find anything wrong with this one either. Other than the fact, again, I'm partial to real drums and but anyway, it's okay. It's the 80s. And
come on, you like the 80s synth stuff. You would have loved.
I did, but we didn't have a synthesizer, didn't use them.
Well, that's why you didn't make it, Jim.
Well, no, there's other reasons why we didn't make it, and it's not that.
I'm calling it. That's the reason.
Okay. Well, it could be. We bought a keyboard, or we were going to buy a keyboard, but instead we took the money and bought something else. But yeah, no, I like the song. I think the keyboard works in this song, right?
Yeah,
it works good in this one, and it works good in the hits. How about that?
Well, I must admit, if you'd asked me last week what my favorite song off the album was, it would have been this one. But tonight, it's my number 2. And as Scotty would say, it was beaten by a skosh by my new number 1.
Yeah.
But I think most people would say this is the signature, ZZ Top track. If you talk about ZZ Top, I think most people, this would be the song. I
agree.
You could argue maybe Legs, but that was way later when it came to being released as a single. People knew this one, from the beginning. And it's just once again one of those songs that's so catchy. It's got a great chorus. And we all know the importance of a great chorus. I don't care how good the rest of the song is. If your chorus doesn't stick,
that's their favorite song. Old one.
Well, that's about one of the only ones I knew before this album. So, but yeah, ranked number 2. Didn't quite make it, but like I said, for the last 40 years, I would have thought this would have been my number 1 tonight. But yes, just got beaten.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to track number 4.
I don't have it all. I'm needing someone like you. I just wanna do love too. Baby, I need you tonight.
I need you tonight. Yeah, man, we're there, brother. This is the track. I totally forgot about this damn song, man. And all this time, I've been listening to this song all week, man, in heavy rotation. This is fucking fantastic. The guitar solos are out of this fucking world, dude. It's almost hypnotic, dude. He's playing the hell out of this thing, man. And it is just echoing. And the beat, just that steady AC/DC beat, man, and he's singing it to perfection. If the only thing I would change on this song, because it's perfect already to me, the only thing I would change on it is I would have the verses go, and I'd have the verses continue instead of the pre-chorus come in as quick, and have a little breakdown of just jamming the da-na-na in between the choruses. But outside of that, man, and the pre-chorus, whatever, this is fire. This should have been released. They should have ditched TV dinners. They should have released this fucking song right here. This is awesome. I couldn't believe how it hit me, man. I'm just sitting there listening to it, and I'm going back, repeat. I couldn't even get through the damn album, man. I was loving it so much. What a great tune that was totally forgot about by me. Great fucking tune. This is my new favorite ZZ Top song. It's not a single, but I don't care. I love it. I Need You Tonight.
Well, thank you, Scotty. I need you too, but not in that way.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, so I, not having ever heard the album, it was my first time hearing it. I really liked it. My notes are musically my favorite song on the album. It's cool. It's got that cool intro, and it's very bluesy, right? Nice pre-chorus.
Yes.
My notes were sit back, turn out the lights, chill out, and kind of just let it go. Kind of a traditional ZZ Top kind of a song, but I did only have it ranked number 4. But to me, musically, it's the best one. Musically,
I agree.
It's a good vibe.
Wow.
It's a good chill out. Listen to that, right? Yeah. No, I really like this song. I would listen to this one again on repeat, like you said.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Well, Scotty, looks like we agree.
Hell yeah, man.
This
Hell
is the one
yeah.
I'd also forgot about, and it went to number 1 for me as well. It's different to the other stuff on this album, but
It is.
it helps him stand out more. It's just that, you said the really bluesy, slow, the solos throughout the song are just so great. I think musically and lyrically the best song on the album. I agree with you. This should have replaced the TV dinners. Why they didn't release this one is beyond me. Maybe a missed opportunity. Not their sales didn't, go down because of it. But
and it's hard to say missed opportunities on this fucking album, but still, they may have got a number 1 album out of this if they'd have released that. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah.
Like you said, I listened to the album a couple of times. I listened to this song about 8 times. So,
83
man.
83 and 84 were going to be hard to get in. You had to squeeze in between the heavyweights in 83 and 84 to get that number 1 album.
Michael Jackson,
getting
Thriller,
as high as it got.
Yeah.
Born in the USA, Purple Rain. There was just some really, in terms of commercial success, right? But the bass line on this, I forgot to mention that. I really like the bass line on this. It's just really.
Oh my God! Yes.
It's if I listen to this a couple more times, it would probably move up higher than my initial rankings. But no, it's a great song. I love this song. It's good song.
I'm listening to it all the damn day, man. Those leads are just fucking fantastic. I don't know what they're doing different on there about this song, man, but it is so fucking fire, bro. I mean, it just grabs you, man. And like I said, I just been listening to it. I said, damn, I got to listen to the rest of the fucking album, But yeah, man, I love it, dude. I love it. There you go.
I say you can imagine a smoky bar, and these solos being played. Just,
Yes, you could,
right,
man.
Will track number 5 be as good as track number 4? Well, it can't be because it's in my number 1. But
there you go.
Maybe AC/DC. She's got the Jack, and maybe ZZ Top. I got the 6.
Yeah.
Pass it to the talking train, sipping wine. I need something more substantial. Music playing on. I don't like to work this hard. I think I'll have to cancel. I'm running out of time. I
Yeah, I got the 6, man. I can pick up sticks. Okay. Yeah, man. Look, I like the upbeat. You know, ZZ Top's good at both, man. We just got done hearing probably one of the, the rough boy, I Need You Tonight type tempo, man, which is damn starting to become my favorite ZZ Top tempo. And they can do the high speed tempo too, man, and make it sound good. Now, I like the song, and I really ain't got nothing to pick at on this song either. I love the song. His vocals are a little higher and a little, straight, but it don't sound bad at all, man. He sounds like he's in a hurry, but he's making sense, and he's saying you can understand what the guy's saying. So yeah, I got it ranked at number 6 because I got you 6, but it's still a damn good song, and I still ain't got nothing to pick at on this fucking album. Side 1 of this album is fucking awesome. That's all I got to say. I got not one complaint on side 1 on this fucking album.
Well, so I think Dusty Hill sung this one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So
okay, well then there you go. There you go. See, I didn't know that. I might have, but I just didn't remember. But yeah.
All right. Well, I ranked it at number 9. Number nine. It's a straight ahead rocker, right? I didn't think there was a whole lot of anything special about it. Kind of used the same formula of a lot of other songs like this. Some of it reminded me a little bit of Get Out of Denver, if you're familiar with that song. Bob Seger did it in his Live Bullet album. Just it's that same kind of phrasing, right? Nothing wrong with that kind of phrasing. But I as compared to some of the other songs on the album, I just kind of felt it's a good jam, but I put it at number 9 just because I didn't think it was lived up to some of the other ones.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you, Jim. I got mine at number 8. I think a bit of a disappointment after coming from the last song.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, this to me was one of my least favorite on the album. There's 4 or 5 that I could not bother listening to. This is one of them. I didn't like his vocals all that much either. I think they should stick to the main guy. Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd agree with that too, but it didn't bother me as bad.
Yeah, just didn't grab me this one at all. If obviously in modern day, I would just have this as a skippable track. So,
Now I am taking that that was the wrap up of side 1. Now there is 11 tracks on here.
Yep.
Yes, there are.
So how did they distribute those on those sides?
Well, it just been because they had a 6-minute song on side 1. So
okay, so that would have wrapped up side 1. Okay.
Yeah, not a great way to wrap up side 1, but
I got no problem with side 1.
It's almost like here's side 1. Let's finish it.
Okay.
It has to do with the next time, how long the songs are, right? So some of it's how long the songs are, right? And whether or not they'll fit on the vinyl, right? So that's sometimes that's what determines it. And our your guys' favorite song was like 6 minutes long, so it's kind of long. So you kind of have to have something short to kind of finish off. Because anyway, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's start Shape 2 with Legs.
Yeah, man. This one now, yeah. I always loved video. Hell, you can't get tired of legs, man, on a hot woman, bro. That never gets old. I don't give a damn how old you get. So, yeah, man. I never minded this song, man. It never was my favorite on here. Definitely now, but it was somebody's favorite because it was the highest charting single they released off this album. And I would have never thought that before I checked it out. But I like the song. We're starting out side 2 really good because this is going to be the last high ranking song that I have. I got it at number 4. Legs, I've always loved. I love the beat. I love that little, in between the little synth or whatever. And, it's got a damn good beat, man. Just like the rest of the stuff, man. The beat is phenomenal, machine or not. And the sound, but I love, it's either the pre-chorus going into the chorus on this, man. When they really start jamming, dude, I really love that part better about this song. I love that when they really start rocking. She's my baby and she's all right. Yeah. 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 I like this. Number 4.
I actually had it at number 1 only because I really like that guitar intro thing. It's really weird, right? But it's really cool, right? It didn't start like normal. For me, of the synthesizer driven songs, that of the 3 big ones, this one to me was just kind of the best one. It's again, the woman out there, she's controlling things, right? And so it's almost like a female empowerment song in a kind of a way, right? Although she's using her legs to do it, but that's okay. It was the 80s, right? Yeah, I think. And, so it was a good song. There's nothing to think about, right? So you don't have to dive into the lyrics and think about what this is about, right? It's pretty straightforward, and it's just a have fun song, and so yeah, that's it for me. Good song, great song, all the way around.
Yeah,
it is a great song. I had it ranked at number 4. And I think your point there, Scotty, was the fact that, this was their highest charting single, and this album had been out for a year and charted really highly. You would think maybe after 1 year, the single wouldn't chart as high because a lot of people like their music would have already bought the album, but it probably helped their sales even more when this song came out. I've said it's a dance track disguised as blues rock. Maybe in the same mold for you as I was made for loving you.
Huh. Yeah.
Everyone says it's a disco track, but
yeah. Look, look. This may be the reason that the album stayed on the chart for 2 years, because this was the last single, I do believe, that came off of here, and it went so high. So that tells you right there that they were appealing to the masses, not people that would go out and buy a ZZ Top album.
Right.
People that were seeing the videos on MTV, people that were hearing it on the radio. So, yeah, man.
Right. They went from kind of being a underground blues band, right, with a following, to being a massive band, right? And thank MTV, thank the songs, thank the production, thanks all of it. That's what happened.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you catch lightning in a bottle, right? And they do it. I'm sure some of their older fans from the beginning days might have been a little bit taken aback by this when it first came out, but they got a whole bunch of new fans because this obviously was their biggest selling album. So,
and I never heard anybody ever say anything bad about ZZ Top. Oh man, I never heard anybody slam them for doing this. I never heard any fans saying, oh man, I like the old ZZ Top, man. I never heard that. I mean, you heard that with Kiss and bands like that, man. Even with Bon Scott and Brian Johnson, AC/DC fans. But I never heard that with this band. Now, I may be in the minority, don't know. But I never heard anything or any slamming of this band ever. Period. That's my, experience with them.
All right.
All
Song
right.
number 7, Bug.
There you are, Jim.
So
Okay, you dirty
I was going
thug.
to say before you go, I don't know whether you saw the
Yeah.
little clip there, but obviously Rob saying that sounds very like Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, it does. Like that bass. I mean, he's pulling the strings off of that fucker, ain't he? But anyway, yeah, man. Look, this is really not my cup of tea, but it's got its moments, man, when they're jamming. Okay, I don't really. I do like the little bass. Actually, the little bass breakdowns or whatever you want to call them, man. That's not bad. This is the experiment part of the album. To me, the best part of the album is done, bro. I mean, the first 7 songs, right, were flawless to me. 6. The first 6 songs were flawless to me, to a certain degree. And this is not, and to me, the album, I think they should have mixed this up a little bit. They could have made this album with all these hits on it a little bit better, But anyway, it don't matter. It done what it done. Thug, not bad. The bass breakdown, it's okay. I got it at number 9. Yeah, it's not going to get too much better from me going through the rest of this album. I don't hate it. Actually, it's not. I'm in the middle of the road with this one. There you go.
I had it at 11, and for me, they could have made this a 10-song album, only because it just doesn't really fit. Though it is one song where they kept Dusty Hill's bass playing, but it seems like they were just experimenting. They were messing around, and actually, they didn't write this song. They didn't write this one. This was written by the pre-production producer. He wrote it, so maybe that's why it doesn't seem to fit. Because it's not really a Gibbons or Dusty Hill or Frank Beard song. So I didn't really find a lot of things to like about it, even though I like some slap bass here and there. I'm done with it.
All right. No, yeah, all right.
I don't hate it, but I'm done with it.
All right. Well, I had this one ranked at number 10, and I'm just going to be simple. Fucking hate it.
Okay, that's
I
a
don't
good one.
go anymore. I just fucking hate it.
Yeah, man, there's some on here that like, yeah, okay.
The worst thing is there's one I don't like more.
I've got a couple I don't like more.
I didn't get to number 11. Some of these, there's a few of these songs where the silence before the song and the silence after the song are the best parts.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to give you credit on that one. We're going to give you credit on that one. It don't get no better.
No.
So, well, maybe just a skosh.
Now we'll do something you Americans like and us Australians don't understand. TV dinners.
Yeah. Okay, guys, TV dinners. Man, it didn't chart, but if they would have got at least a chart with TV dinners, bro, the stars are aligned. Okay, look, I like the bass and the drum. The drums and stuff, man, are fucking fire on here. I don't care how they done it. The sound is great. Yeah, I like the guitars. I love everything about this song. I ain't crazy about the lyrics. And I know I don't pay that much attention to lyrics, but you can't ignore these. It's not a bad song. I loved the video. I loved the video because it literally let you know what you was about to eat when you eat TV dinners all the time, because there was a monster coming out of the damn TV dinner in the microwave, a green looking fucking goblin or something, man. When he would turn his head or something, man, it would be peeking out of the damn TV. Anyway, yeah, the video was fantastic, and the song's not bad. I got it ranked at number 7, and but it's definitely not nowhere near the class of this album. I can handle the song, but it's not something, believe it or not, I'm not going to listen to on purpose. You know, the rest of this album's just not that great. So yeah, TV Dinners is okay. The video was great, but it's got a good beat. Got some good jam in it, but I don't know why they didn't release I Need You Tonight instead of this one. That to me would have been a clear choice. But go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, TV Dinners. Dave, yeah, TV Dinners, yeah, kind of an American thing, but it kind of went out of fashion after, microwaves kind of really came around. The old school TV dinners from the 50s and 60s were a little different. But anyway, with the foil on them and everything. But yeah, the video is probably better than the song. I put it at number 5 only because it's so silly that yeah, the song is really silly, right? But because it's so silly, Dave, it's like that Alice Cooper song from last week where he was like, I don't know what it is about it, but I kind of like it, right? And so because it's so silly, I see their humor in it, and yeah, it could have been 6, it could have been 7, it could have been anywhere, but I just kind of put it in the middle because it's not as bad as Thug.
No.
Well, I had it ranked at number 9.
That's because you don't like
my note was no, I didn't know what they were. My note was the positive for this song is it was better than Thug.
Yeah,
I agree.
Question mark is how was this ever a single release? I don't get that at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, with a song like that on there, number 4 track.
Even some of the other bad songs are better than this song.
That's going.
I think they were
what we had before as singles. This just seems so. I mean, how did this get released before Legs as a single?
They had to have been playing the comedy card, right?
No,
it did appeal. It did appeal to somebody because it was on MTV a lot.
Yeah,
I know the song didn't chart, but the damn video.
You're not being serious when you're
lot.
singing about prepackaged meals, are you? I mean,
no, and you're making a
song, but
a monster out of a damn TV dinner. Yeah.
Come on. The decision for this was strange. There's another one that this part of the album just.
Yeah. Hey, I agree with you. They could have released "Got You Under Pressure" instead of this one.
That.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So I don't know who makes the decisions, but whoever it was, the drugs must have been great or bad. I don't know. Depends how you look at it.
I think they thugged out with this one because this was the last single until they put Legs out. I bet they thought, "Fuck, we got to put something else out. We're fixing to crash."
Remember for that.
And the thing,
yeah.
The thing that's crazy is the gap, how many months that was between TV Dinners and Legs. It was like, and it didn't chart. It's like, why did you hold that back?
Give Me All You Lovin' and Sharp Dressed Man was still carrying the weight, bro.
I think it's because it's better when legs are further apart.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Jesus,
that's a good one.
David.
All right,
David. Did you think about that all day long?
No, I just thought about it. Then it was quite funny. Now we have another song about Scotty. Dirty Dog.
Oh hell. Dirty Dog. Yeah, I'll take it.
You ain't the only game in town. I look at love and you're ever fine. I look at jelly and your body line. But you left me on another guy. You whisper me and this is why. You're just a dog. A scary dog.
You hear that? Dun 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 dun. Only thing I put down on this one, this is Legs Part 2. They're using the same sound, the same beat, the same instruments as Legs, and they changed it to Dirty Dog. Except for the chorus. That's the same music as playing in Legs, man. And this is terrible. I don't like this one. I got it at number 10. I still got one worse than this. Can you believe that shit? But anyway, yeah, the album is great on side one, but side two, we're nose diving really fast.
Yeah, I gave it a number 10 too. And that's what my notes were. It's Legs Part 2. It's just a diss track. You know, she did him wrong. She slept around, right? And he's calling her out. So yeah, not the best thing, but yeah, Legs Part 2.
All right. Well, I'm a little bit different to you guys. So I had it at number 11.
Well, there you go.
And all I put here
hate
was,
it.
this is why we only have 10 songs on an album.
Unless they're really
That's
short.
true.
10 songs is more than enough, because when you put an extra track on it and it's this, come on.
This would have been a damn near flawless 8-track album. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, you mean I could have got around with 8, because I said you have to have a couple of quirky ones, but
yeah.
there are
Yeah,
too
man.
many at the end of this album for me. But
Yeah.
you know, and I was getting worried because listening to this album, I'm thinking, my God, is this is descending into ugh. And I was wondering, where's it going to go?
It's descending into what the hell? What is it? Damn it. It's descending into Jugulator.
Yeah, well, you know, when you have Thug, TV Dinners, and Dirty Dog, and I'm thinking, oh my, what are these last 2 songs going to be like? Do I want to?
Yeah, I know, man. I forgot about them too, bro. I was hoping for that. I Need You Tonight to pop up again.
Well,
Reprise.
if I could only flag her down, Scotty.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to treasure. If I could only flag her down. If I could only flag her down.
Oh yeah, this is fucking terrible. This is fucking terrible. This is number 11, and the only good thing about this is that bluesy, heavy guitar playing, and that's it. I hate everything else about this fucking song. Next,
I was a little kinder. I kind of had it 6 only because I don't like the lyrics. I don't like this, but what I do like is the boogie, is the blues boogie. I like that. It's a kind of a throwback to old ZZ Top. So I like the instrumental piece of it.
that it was.
But I don't like the lyrics to it. So when I got to like 6, 7, 8, 9, I was just kind of throwing stuff. These are some of the songs I listened to like 3 times because I was trying to remember if there was something, because most of them I don't have hardly any notes on because I just didn't really find anything that I really wanted to talk about as we got to this side of the record, so to speak. And if I could only flag her down, he's out looking for a woman, right? But okay, yeah. I think some of it was just designed for Billy to play some guitar solos, which he does damn well. But a good guitar solo doesn't always make it a good song. It just makes it a good guitar solo in a bad song.
Yeah.
So, all right, Dave, your turn. Is this number 12 for you?
No. There's some other songs that could have been number 12, 13, 14. They were that
Marianne?
No, I had it at number 7, and in my notes I just had at least it wasn't as bad as the ones that went before it, but it's still horrible.
Sure.
One-sided albums, are they a thing?
They are a thing. They did not mix this album good at all.
You could just do side A and then side B just be nothing on it. Don't print anything on it. Just
split them up for God's sakes.
one side.
Make an EP.
EP, yeah.
There you go.
All right. So listening to this album, this is where the fear was coming in, because I'm thinking, you know, we always talk about a great closing track. You know, give us something to go out on.
Yeah.
Is Bad Girl a good way to go out on?
Look, I'll give it credit, man, which ain't gonna be a lot. Yeah, the tempo's higher. It's more of a rocker. You know, I would have ended this album on our favorite track on this album right now. That's what I would have ended it on. But this only made it to number 8 for me. I did like it better than the last couple that we we went through. Um, but it's got a good beat. It's got a good jam. Is that the other guy singing again?
I don't know.
Because that sounds like almost like that high tempo voice or whatever. And like I said, there's nothing much wrong with it. I didn't hate it as bad as I think y'all did, but it's just a throwaway track to me, man. It's a repetitive chorus song all the way through it. You know, good solos and stuff, man. But that's it's not as bad as the last two though. I got it at number 8.
Yeah, I had it number 8 as well. Again, I like the fact that he stretched himself on the vocals, whether it's Dusty or whether it's Billy, I don't know. And at least the album ended on an up-tempo song. But again, they purposely tried to hit 120 beats per minute on every song. So except for the one we all kind of like, the sleeper song there. I could almost hear like a rock band from the 80s doing this. You know what I mean? Like I could hear somebody else covering this. Like, you know, I don't want to say it was like a hair band, but one of those kinds of bands. I could hear them playing it like this without the keyboard thing, but because it's just got that kind of feel to it, like a straight rock song. But yeah, so 8 for me. Not horrible, not great, but yeah, not up to the par as the ones we all really like.
Well, I actually had this at number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5.
I mean,
I don't know whether it's because the songs leading up to it were so bad that this sounded so much better.
They were bad, man. I have to say that there were some bad ones on there.
That made me like this more because I thought, oh, this one's all right. So yeah, maybe it elevates it. Maybe if I took those other ones out, put this one in with the other 6 or 7, it maybe doesn't rank quite as high. But yeah, like I'm glad they didn't, finish with Dirty Dog or Thug or something.
Fucking can I give you a flagger down shit? Yeah.
Because I might have just put the album away back in the day and never listened to it again. But yeah, my final ranking.
Side 1.
Side 1, to me is an A minus. I think it's a great side. Side B, you're going into the D minus, maybe an E. So unfortunately, it sort of makes the album like a C plus, if you take it as the whole thing, which is probably an insult to the really great songs on this album. But, we have to take it as a whole album, not just one side.
Yeah, man. And I would say, in my opinion, the horrible songs on here, and we differ in opinions on that. Yeah, it brings this album ranking down somewhat. Not as low as you got it for me. I'm gonna go with a B minus for me because the good songs are that much. They're that fucking good, and the sleeper on here that is probably going to be hard to ever get took from my favorite ZZ Top song of all time. Now, that made it worth it for me. So I'm going with a B minus on this album. I still like the album as an overall project.
I do. I just prefer side A.
Yeah,
me too. Oh, hell yeah.
With legs closed together.
Yeah, I would say for me it was a B minus or a C plus, right? You can, depending on what day of the week it is and whether the teacher's in a good mood or a bad mood. I don't want to discount the really good stuff just because some of it was, there's just really a couple that were, I think, not real good. But then the rest were just kind of okay, C's, and then there were some D's in there. But yeah, B minus, C plus. Yeah, that first, having never ever listened to this before, I was kind of surprised about how much sameness there was a little bit, but it was by design, right? I mean, he went out on purpose to use the sequencers and the drum machines and the keyboards to do that, right? So there was a purpose to it. It had a theme, and he stuck with the theme, whether it worked on every single song or not. Because I don't think they used it on the Sleeper song that we all really like, because I think that was just pretty much a straight up kind of a blues rock song. But the other ones, the ones that had that 120 beats per minute, man, it was right,
Yep.
120 beats per minute, man. That's where you want to live, somewhere between 120, 110, and 130 beats per minute. That's where you want.
Unless you're talking about your heartbeat, and you really don't want to be living there.
Want to be about. That's why disco was like at about 90, I think. That was. I mean, look, there's a science to this stuff for real, and it was all figured out that people reacted better to the 120 beats per minute. Still do. That's kind of standard. I know.
So what's speed metal? 180?
Oh yeah. When I start a song, all the programs I have default to 120 beats per minute. You have to change them to get them to go somewhere else. So, faster, slower, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's kind of the. Every time Chris asks me, is it 120 beats per minute? I'm like, no, this one's 110 or this one's 90 or whatever. But yeah, no, they definitely, Billy had a vision and a plan for this album, and he executed it, and he made a ton of money on it.
Damn right. I will say overall success.
Oh yeah.
Is next week your Scotty's turn? Is it?
Yes.
Now, Scotty,
Now,
are you going to give us 3 albums you're not going to do first, and then give us the one you're going to do, or?
No, I'm not going to play with your heads this time. I thought about it, but I'm not. Look, I've noticed our track record so far, and you guys have really been throwing out some hellacious iconic albums. I've been throwing out some obscure gems that a lot of people don't even know what the hell they are. But I will say, I think Enough's Enough is in second place on our show right now with views, up behind Led Zeppelin. But anyway, I'm going to throw out another obscure album. And I'm going to tell you, I guarantee you guys have never heard a song off of this damn album. And I probably hadn't heard a song off of this thing since the 90s. And I guarantee you Rob has not heard anything off of this album. So I want him to listen to it too, just for the hell of it. This is going to be very interesting. Now, I don't know how it's going to hit you guys, and I don't know how it's going to hit Rob. But I'm going to say, give it a chance. It is Vince Neil, Carved in Stone. His second solo album from which he left Motley Crue.
I think we've listened to his first one, haven't we?
We listened to his first one, the Exposed.
That's the one where he did.
Yeah, it got a good grade. Yeah, it was.
Well, except for the Sweet song he did, I didn't like it.
Oh no, the Sweet song was actually better than Sweet itself. So, but anyway, but anyway, no, I have to give Sweet credit on that, man. Yeah, he's done it better than I heard anybody else do it. I will say that. But yeah, man, this is a kind of a hidden gem. Now, there's going to be a couple of songs on here that's going to kind of throw you off a little bit, but it's a rocking album. It is. It's that grunge. I think 94, 95 when this thing was released. It's got some grunge in it, but it's not a grunge album. It's hard to really tell. It's kind of heavy.
That's Jim's favorite genre, grunge.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. And
they call him Jim the Grunge Barons.
Yeah. That's
okay. Me. Yeah.
I tried to.
Motley did say to you, Scotty. He says, "Jesus, Scotty, I'm a Crue fan, but come on."
Oh, so I know he knows this album. Hey,
I
man,
don't think he's happy.
from what I can remember, there's some good stuff on this freaking album. Now, I'm not saying everything on it's great. No, it's an obscure album that you never hear or see any of, man. I don't even think this thing done anything at all. Period. I mean, this was the end of his solo career, as a matter of fact. But I think it's a lot better than what it got credit for. Now, you guys can be the judge of that. I know Darren would love it.
Darren's
God
looking
bless
down
you,
there.
brother.
God, fuck you, Scotty.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I had to throw that in there, man. But yeah, man, I just want to see where some of these go, man. I've noticed, some of these obscure albums are not doing too bad as far as views wise, considered the rest of the stuff. That's why I'm doing it again. If it falls off a cliff or anything like that, then I'll quit doing it. But I just want to see where this goes.
Please, people, don't watch.
No, you ain't even listened to it. You don't know yet.
Yeah, but I'll have to listen to his voice for the whole album. That's the.
Oh my God, you don't like Vince either?
No. Well, me and Darren agreed on that.
Old homeboy's playing the guitar again. He's got the band back, man.
There are some songs I like of theirs, but I'm not a big fan, no.
Yeah, okay. Well, then this side of Vince you may like better. You don't never know. I mean, of course, it's got a Motley Crue sound to it because that was their singer. But musically, it's a little different, man. It's got Billy Idol, Steve Stevens, right? Yeah, is his lead guitarist again on here. And hell, he's got a great band. Who is the drummer and the damn
Is there
bass
more
guitarist?
guitar playing than singing?
I can't remember.
Because that'd be.
I can't remember. What was that bass guitarist from David Lee Roth?
Eddie Van Halen.
No. Shut up. Fuck up. Oh my God.
Brent Woods.
Damn it. I can't think of his name. He's damn good. No, that ain't him.
That's what Motley said.
Oh, really? I can't remember if that's him on here or not, man. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a good sounding album. It's good produced. But it's just hard. So you're just gonna have to listen to it. Like I said, I'm seeing where this is going. All right. And I know Rob will probably do an hour special on, God dang, here's Scott throwing out Vince Neil carved in stone and probably dog my ass for it. Listen to the album before you do it. All right.
Well, look,
I'm not promising anything. I'm not promising.
It peaked at 139, so it obviously was pretty good.
Shit.
Hey, Dell, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to pull out the Smiths for the week after, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hey, it'll be your choice. It'll be your choice.
Yeah, like I said, he would definitely love that.
Who?
Yeah, Brent Woods is the guitarist.
Sharknado.
You know what? We could go with this, or we could go with another chart buster. It don't matter to me. If y'all gonna be that bad about it, we can do Michael Jackson's Thriller album.
No, that's not.
We'll do what you want us to do, Scotty. That's how it works. It's not a.
That's the only album I like by him.
I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. So
yeah,
man. Just give it a shot, and let's see. It may be so bad that we get we get more damn views on this one telling us how horrible we suck, and get like 30,000 views telling us to fuck off. Hey, that'd be fine with me.
we shall find out.
We're all gonna show up next week to see what kind of ignorant, stupid shit they do this time. All right.
I may start again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so obviously Scotty and I have, for those about to talk tomorrow, with Jugulator from Judas Priest. I think Rob and I are back on Saturday with Sold Out, and Backtracks on Sunday, which is back to our normal programming of just whatever. And then, Jim, we need alternatives next Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right. So anyone else got anything to add?
Just a great album we just done, with the exception of a few tracks. But it's a good thing that some things are not known.
Yep. All right. Well, until next time, for me and you tomorrow night, Scotty. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.